Do, 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 do. You guys are here for the pre-show check. Time to write stuff. Let's talk about. Let's see. Let's check the show check. All right, the audio is in sync, so that's good. Let's talk about Space GAAM cosplay online pics. What else? Juried art. How your support has changed how we support artists, community crafting, give away some games on Steam, and let's vote for Lee. Is this gonna come when I tag her? Nope, it doesn't. Let's say hello, it's Lee. Is that gonna? Oh, there we go. That tag came up. Let's see. Oh, maybe I should actually type. Maybe I should tag GAAM in this. That would be a good idea, Ryan. Oh, God, you're so dumb. Let's see. I'm on YouTube. Mike, what's up? Stephanie, and you got your tickets? Awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. David Smith, will we be at Brutal Impact next Sunday? I'm going to try. I'm going to bring this up in a little bit. So I'll be leaving for E3 Monday morning, like at 4 a.m. So we'll see how Sunday goes. I might stop by for a little bit earlier on, but I can't stay long. Are you going? Actually, if you can, grab the link for Brutal Impact. If you could put that in the chat, because then I'll bring it up once we go live on everything in just a minute. Let's see, cosplay online pics, juried art. What else? For best esports photographer. I'm gonna plug something for. I really want to support Lee and like what she's done. This is gonna be redundant for you guys because I'm saying it again in a few minutes. Because she's done a lot of great work, and I think she should win best esports photographer for this year. Let's see. What should we call this? You are so beautiful. Now let's see. You have changed the way GAAM works. Heart emoji. All right, what are we tagging? Let's tag with Jacksonville. Let's tag with video games. They won't let us tag video games. Probably video game industry. Art? Can I tag art? Art museums and galleries, kind of. David, thank you for the link, man. Appreciate it. Mike, can you be in the cosplay contest at the show if you don't enter online? My cosplay. Yes. There's two different things. I'll go over this in a minute. There's the cosplay online contest, hence calling it the online contest. Wink. And then there's actual cosplay at the event contest. So two things. Why am I using one finger for two things? I'll go over all these in just a second. Let's talk about the game show, cosplay online, juried art, how your support. Tickets selling out. Thank you. And all right, I'm gonna disappear and put up a cover photo. Look at this. Ready for this cover photo? Here it comes. Here it comes. That's not it. Dang it, Ryan. All right, now there we go. There's a cover photo. Let's see, what game should we tag? Let's tag there we go. Okay, let's start the music and start this episode. Here we go. What's up, everybody? Anna Lane, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing the stream. I don't know who else. Leligio shared the stream. I saw it. I don't know who else shared. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm now looking at it to know. There's already a bunch of questions that we'll be answering very briefly. So yeah, if you guys can, go ahead and share the stream. And thank you for sharing the stream. And then we'll get down to everything because there's a lot to go over. Caroline Price, what's up? Robert Tubbs, Arlene, what's up? Summer Long, how you doing? Tyler's here. Summer, thank you for sharing the stream. Brenda, what's up? Stubby, how you doing? What's up, Kevin? Tyler. Caroline says, man, this song makes me miss Space Jam. You know, so I didn't even realize that Quad City DJs are the ones who made the Space Jam theme song. And they live in, or they're from Jacksonville. Erica, thank you for sharing the stream. We have to figure out a way to get the Quad City DJs to perform at Space Jam. That would be amazing. Let's see. I always break it down, Arlene. What's up, Jose? Brandon, what's up? Erica, how you doing? So, yeah, I'm going to read. We have some questions going on from Brandon. Thank you for sharing the stream on the YouTube side of things. So I'm going to go ahead and address that. One thing is Brutal Impact is happening. Oh, crap. I was going to click this link, but now I don't know if it's going to mess up everything else. So let's not do that. Smash GG. Brutal Impact. David, thank you for throwing the link, but now I'm just like scared to click it because I'm like, crap, is that going to crash me out of, is it going to take me out of the Facebook stream? Because I do stupid stuff like that all the time, so I wouldn't be surprised. So let's see, Brutal Impact, I'm searching for it. Brutal Impact, where are you? Let's see, June? Brutal Impact, probably? There we go, that would make sense. All right, let's share this. Make sure people know about it. Dustin, what's up, man? How you doing? Brutal Impact is this Saturday. Boom, there you go. Arlene, play Space Cowboy by NSYNC. Yeah, they're definitely going to take my stream down for that. Special shout out, thank you to Dustin. Actually, I need to do a shout out in just a minute to everybody on Patreon already because you guys are. I didn't want to go straight into this. Curtis, thank you for sharing the stream. Oh crap! Well, now I can't even log into Patreon to actually do this. Is it going to kick me out? It's probably going to kick me out. All right, let me go to the YouTube questions first. Then I'll look at the Patreon because I don't want. I'm gonna get. You know me, I get distracted. Nora, how you doing? Nora, I missed me some GAAM Live. Sup, nerds? Peter Worcestershire Sauce, how you doing? Darius Hill, what's up? Awesome artwork, by the way, that you submitted. Link Flores, submit your artwork on time this year. You got no excuses. It's even free right now. Oh, thank you, Caroline. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to get to Patreon in just a second. First, YouTube, there's a few questions. One about Magic Mike asks, hey, can you be in the cosplay contest at the show if you don't enter online? My cosplay may not be there the day of the event. So yes, any of you guys who are interested in cosplay, listen up or let your fellow cosplaying friends know. The cosplay online contest and the cosplay contest at the actual event, two separate things completely. Thank you for sharing the stream link. River City Gamer Squad, what's up? Y'all check out their stream, podcast, whatever they want to call it this week. So the cosplay online contest is purely online. Whether you're going to GAAM show or not, you can enter your cosplay into this contest. And it's one of those things where we thought it'd be cool to be able to involve. One, we wanted to make sure more people saw people's cosplay. Because at the event itself, it's hype. There's lots of photos, there's videos and stuff. But it'd be really cool to to make it so people who aren't able to be at the event can still somehow be a part of the event and still be a part of appreciating the arts. We started off by doing an online juried art contest. I think that was, I don't know, a few years back. Molly, thank you for sharing the stream. And this has kind of been like a natural evolution of that. Lee, thank you for sharing the stream. We got pictures of Lee tonight, and we're all going to vote for Lee for best esports photographer. And if you're not down with that, well, then that would just be sad, because, I mean, who else are you going to vote for? Suck it! I'm mature still. This is why I need you guys to sponsor, because no one else wants to sponsor the David Morales, thank you for sharing the stream. But yeah, we started with the juried art contest, and it's kind of evolved. David says it may be NBA Finals, so Space Game Live updates is now. Thomas, thank you for sharing the stream. So it's evolved into sharing, doing the cosplay contest online as well. And we've tried different things. We've actually tried doing like a photo contest, and that failed miserably. Oh my God. We got maybe like 3 or 4 entries, and that was it. So we're not doing that until we can figure out how to do it right. But the cosplay online contest works really well. It's free to enter. And you can win money. You get your stuff shared all over the place, and the winners actually get to become part of one of the exhibits. Now we're gonna print out and put your stuff up as well if you win. We may possibly print out all the cosplay stuff for a smaller exhibit, but that kind of depends on sponsorship money and Patreon and all that kinds of stuff, because all that, it's time expensive and in ways you would not believe. But yeah, so short answer is yep, you can do either one, and they're unrelated. Enter the one at the event, be a badass. Enter the one online, be a badass. It doesn't matter. And actually, we specifically extended it to 3 winners online because I wanted to make sure that there were opportunities for not just local people, but for people, you know, outside of Jacksonville to be able to win. You know, one year we had predominantly people from outside of Jax, just like dominant, because every now and then you just get one person that has this amazing following. Then you're like, crap, how am I supposed to win or compete against that? So we created a stipulation that there has to be 3 winners. And actually, I think I need to check if there's not one for a local prize, and I should add that on. But yeah, so that's kind of that answer. If y'all have questions, let me know. Rye, thank you for someone donates 100,000 stars. I will cosplay lewdness. If someone donates 100,000 stars, I'll make sure I never share with you guys a lewd photo of myself. Also, David Smith says new event. Yes, this is David. So this is GAAM Show. I think you were the gladiators. GAAM Show is the biggest event that GAAM does. It's where we started. This is what our core belief system is. It's about be original, do good. GAAM Show is the art show. It's like a charity nightlife video game art party. And this is where GAAM started. And that's always where GAAM's heart's going to be. We do like a charity art auction based on video games related stuff, and we donate the money from that to charity. It's a really fun event, adults only, no kids. So yeah, that's that. So let me get into some of these other let me get back to the chat. Sorry, I'm behind. Darius, you working on another one? Hell yeah, get it done, son. I want to see that art. Let me get some. I might actually make some this year. Link says, hey, I'm getting on it. Been a long time. It's all good. You good, Link. Jen Fisher, what's up? Let's see, what else? GAAM Jen says, I stopped playing GTA 5 online for this. You made the right choice. Commander Seals, how you doing? Caroline, I can't wait to finally do all cosplay contests this year. I definitely plan to do it this time. Hell yeah. Ed, what's up, man? I got your PlayStation. I'm bringing it to work tomorrow. You're getting it. Brandon, you woke up for this? Man, why not just let me be in your dreams? Let me whisper in your ear. Brandon. I want to be in you. Okay, sorry. Erica says, I actually have an art submission inquiry. If the art does have to be, in fact, video game related. So it really should be video game related. This is one of the things that I'm struggling with. GAAM is supposed to be about games. So if you tell me what the piece is related to, Erica, I'm sure there's like some video game form or related material to it. But we're starting to move a little bit more into just pop culture in general, just because that's where all of you guys want to go. So I'd like for it to stay gaming related, but just send me what it is and we can talk about it. I'm not gonna be like that hardcore of a stickler on it. Like some people create original content. Actually, we have a few pieces that are for World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 15, but they said it was original content based on being in that video game world. I'm like, that's allowed. That's cool. That's doable. Ann says, vote for Lee. That's right, y'all. Vote for Lee. Alex, you're late, but you're good. Erica says, being a Steven Universe fan. I'm pretty sure Steven Universe has some kind of game, whether it's like on Adult Swim or something. Oh, you like that shot glass? Yeah, it's a pretty good shot glass. I mean, I've seen better. I've definitely seen better ones. Maybe I'll see more of them soon. Christy Flores, how you doing? I'm waving back at you. Okay. Lee says, nominate. Lee, what are you doing with this long-ass link? My God, aren't you? Here you go. If everybody, please, after this stream, vote for Lee at, there's like a short link for it. Go vote for her. Vote, actually, yes, just vote for her. Vote for her. Vote for like, go to like different computers. Go to your mobile phone because it's probably got a different IP address. Go to like your tablet. Go to a library. Go like when that guy puts his phone down, like the gas station. Like, well, don't pick up that one because that's fucking. I mean, it's a gas station phone. Don't do that. But like when you're at your parents' house, like take their phones, put it in the URL. Vote for Lee. Let's take this one. Let's take it. Tyler says, I hope we can still fight. You don't want to fight me, Tyler. I cry a lot. Renzo, what's up? Stubby, yes, finish your Gundam piece. Alfonso says, I just had to buy my ticket. There are only like 7 tickets left for single player. Thank you so much, Alfonso, for contributing. I really appreciate your support. Mike, thank you for sharing the stream. Let me talk about tickets right now for GAAM because you guys have been, God, like so amazing. So tickets went on sale just the other week, and my God, you guys blew through them. We're trying to find a happy medium. Ticket prices had to go up, but I still wanted to make sure that people could purchase tickets at the same prices that they're used to, and I wanted to make sure there are opportunities for more people to be able to enjoy GAAM in the community without having ticket price being as much of an option. So the final price is higher, but we're starting off lower, and you're getting more chances to purchase tickets. But you guys came through hard, so thank you. And David Chapman, what's up? Thank you for sharing the stream. So I think tickets are just about sold out right now, if they're not sold out completely. But I want to share with you guys. I'm bringing this up real quick. Let's see. There's 7 tickets left for one player, for the early supporter tickets for one player. Ryan, what's up, Bonnie? Thank you for sharing. And there's 5 one-player VIP early supporter tickets. So there's a few left, and tomorrow the ticket prices go up. So if you're gonna go, now is the time to get the cheapest price on tickets. They ain't gonna get cheaper than this. They're just gonna go up. So thank you guys for being early supporters. I really appreciate it. We're gonna do the best we can to keep adding on to the actual like the swag packages, and to you guys know, for those of you who've been to GAAM before, we typically announce here's the stuff that's going to come with your ticket, and then we try to do our best to keep adding stuff on. So and now with you guys supporting us on Patreon, I think we can do even more than we typically do. So thank you guys. Like that means a lot. And I want to share with y'all real quick. Nah, I shouldn't give you guys that yet. That's too much. That's too much. Things would be crazy. Ann says, bring your best costumes to GAAM so I can judge you. Yes! Miss Valentine will judge you. Judge! I don't even know what that sound was. Renzo, dang it, Renzo, he ruined the surprise, the GAAM theme in space. Erica says, I just thought of it. There is a Steven Universe game. See? There you go. Steels, I'll talk to you later, buddy. Good to see you. Nora says, I heard NASA might show up to Space GAAM. I hope so. If NASA shows up to Space GAAM, that would be amazing. But I'd like to make sure it's something where they provide value to the event. Like, I would love for them to talk about space exploration or AI or something. Like, we've been toying around with the idea of having possible talks at GAAM, or possibly like exhibition stuff. I'm working on a few things right now. I hope you guys like pole dancing. But yeah, I want this to be as entertaining and informative and fun and still get messed up event as possible. All while doing good. Brenda says, we actually do have a couple of friends who work at NASA. Yeah, Steve reached out to me about that. And actually my boss used to work at NASA too. The thing is, like, so we're not looking to just get NASA people to come hang out with us because they're just people. I'm not big on that. Like, I don't like, hey, guess what? Oh my God, this person showed up and they're with us. Like, no, like, we want NASA, the entity, to be there. We want people to actually be there to an official capacity to be like, hey, we cared so much about the GAAM fam, the NASA came down and we talked about AI and how going to space creates technology that we bring back to the Earth. Something like that. Because they already show up to get drunk as it is. Let's see. Lee, my cat keeps closing the stream. Boo, cats. Erica says, I could also give my Tekken some love and submit my... Yeah, submit that, Erica. Submit it. Diamond's right. Hashtag vote for Lee. Everyone, write hashtag vote for Lee in the chat so other people can know. Vote for Lee. And then when you're done with the stream, right? Hashtag vote for Lee and put the URL in there so people can get it. Let's look at some pictures. No, first I gotta focus on Patreon. God, I'm 70 comments behind already. Quick shout out first and foremost to the people who are already supporting us on Patreon. Whether it's $5 or $50, thank you, because it makes I'll explain to you just how big of a difference it's made already. Alex Seals, and by the way, if you know any of these people, please tag them, let them know that we're talking about them. I definitely want them to get their shine. Can I type in here without it? Let's see. I want to write their names in the chat as well, but my computer wants to crash. Special thank you to our... Oh my God, the stream... Damn it! The stream just closed. That's not good. That's going to be difficult later on. Seals. And by the way, if you know any of these people, please... And you're going to get an echo now. Sorry, guys. Special thank you to our patrons. Man, I'm like that just messed up the whole stream chat, whatever. Alex Seals, Alexandra Wills, Anthony Zayas, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Autumn Bell, Dustin Gardenbush, Jana Andrews, Jared Wheeler, Jeremiah Wilson, Kyle Schmezik, Joshua Campbell, Tiger, Mark Pariani, Molly Lozano, Random Fandom Gifts, and Sakura Youngblood. Thank all of you guys for pledging and supporting us already. It has made a tremendous difference. And let me go ahead and explain how. So, one of the things that's difficult about GAAM, actually there's a few. One of them is sponsorships. The other is printing. And then there's storage, which that's a whole nother thing. Because we now have like you guys kind of acting as sponsors. One, we can kind of do what we want a little bit more. The more of you guys supporting us, the more we can run GAAM the way we want to run it and keep running it like that. But directly, usually for the juried art contest, we do like $5 entry fee. This takes care of the printing, the time. I know it sounds stupid, but even just sending people back and forth to drive and get this stuff, or to buy all the additional pins and nails and stuff like that to hang the artwork up with, to print all this stuff up, and then sometimes we have to do a secondary print run because something happens. it all costs time. It costs money. Then like to feed the volunteers, to feed the people who are donating their time, like Mark, Ed, Logan, and I wanted to say Nick put in maybe 3 or 4 nights work last year just in terms of putting up artwork. That's a lot. But because of you guys supporting us through Patreon, um, we're waiving the fees for artist entries for the first 30 right now. We might waive more of them. I'm not sure. I want to see how things go. This is my first time doing something like this. So that's been great. Also, because of that support, we're considering things like, hey, can we afford to print out the cosplay online submissions? Because that would be really cool to have another exhibit. We have a featured exhibit of the cosplay cast that we work with each year. It'd be really cool to have another exhibit saying like, here's all the people that submitted cosplay that are part of the cosplay community. But again, that's another scenario of money. And just so you guys know, we're looking into purchasing a wall for GAAM this year because we're moving to a new venue, so wall space is different. So just for us to get this wall to use, that alone is going to cost us around $2,500. So having your all support makes things so much easier. So thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And for the unicorns, I've been trying to figure out what to put in the special swag package for you guys. So I think I have enough of these. I'm going to check and make sure. I'll make an official statement on it tomorrow. I'll make like a Patreon post. But I have these from like the first scam show, and I'm holding it upside down. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I should pull up OBS so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. There it is. There's the camera. Oh, I should put I'll put some text on the screen. There you go. So these are the pieces I made for the very first GAAM show, and I think I still have enough for the unicorns. I'll check. So this is the first GAAM. I poured my heart and soul into these things, and I think that's one of the ways I can say thank you. This means a lot to me. What you guys are doing. This was my first thing for GAAM, and you guys are kind of like a new first in terms of like a new chapter. So I want to say thank you and give you these. And these are mine personally, by the way. Like these are the ones I created for the exhibit and I kept because they meant a lot to me. I think the ones that have sold for like around like 150 or $200 or something like that. So if you want to sell it afterwards, you're free to do so. I'll sign them or something. But there'll be other stuff in your swag package. But thank you guys. Let me get back to the comments. Aaron, Bobby, what's up? Denny Willett, how you doing? Oh, this chat is there easy? Okay, there we go. Now I've got full chat. Okay, let's get back in the comments. I'm missing stuff. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to jump to where I can jump to. Sephiroth says, I love Echo. Sorry, my bad on that. Double Trouble Ryan. What's up, Rojera? How you doing? I did break the internet. Jared says, I know a bunch of those people, and they are amazing. GAAM says, GAAM Gen says true MVPs. They really are. And seriously, even just $5, that really does help. Tyler says, I just want to work with Ryan. Also, there's a casual FGC meetup on Wednesday. It's a place called the Thai Greenhouse on Southside Boulevard. There you go. Exclusive from Tyler. Casual FGC meetup. Thai Greenhouse on Southside Boulevard. You don't have to be Asian to go. Caroline says, I'm glad the Patreon is doing well. Me too, Caroline. I hope it continues to do well. Again, this is our first time doing this, so I'm sure it'll peak and valley. But ideally, I'd love for it to be to the point where you guys are just the sponsors of GAAM. And then we wouldn't have to try to do this in other ways and worry about who we're working with. We do have some great people like sponsoring this year. Video Game Rescue is actually one of the people. Like I almost want to call VGR more of a partner than a sponsorship because they work with us on so much. We've talked to Dustin about doing a Mario Kart tournament starting at VGR and then ending at a GAAM show. So if you guys are interested in doing like a Mario Kart tournament for GAAM this year, let me know. Say something in the comments and we'll figure it out with Dustin. He's always been super easy to work with. And I really appreciate you, Dustin. Thank you. Ann says, love that Publix chicken. That's right, Publix chicken. You're so crunchy in my heart. And that's where the chicken starts. At Publix. What's up, Tiffany Reynolds? How you doing? Darby, he says, yo, what up, Dum Dum? I love Darby entrances. Nobody enters a room like Darby. It's like, how many people can I insult at once? Like, Darby goes into a room and she's like, guess what? What's up, everybody that's dark? Oh, dang, there's a bunch of brown people here. My bad. Renzo says, we're going to purchase a wall and build it around the short box. I would love to. Renzo says, not to make it great again because it was never great. That's right. Stubby, I'm sorry your nose hurts. Denny says, awesome. I will be a Patreon once I get paid this week and get my GAAM show tickets. Thank you, Denny. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, and don't forget, if you get GAAM show's standard tickets and you're signed up, I can't remember if it's a unicorn or an Illuminati, but one of those categories does automatically upgrade you to VIP. And that goes for all GAAM events going forward where we have VIP. Like GAAM Retro Night, when that comes back, we're planning on incorporating VIP. Next time we do, hopefully do another GAAM Gladiators, VIP will be a part of that. So that's another perk, so thank you. Caroline, oh man, if that was Cammy, I would die for it, but still awesome. Actually, I do have a Cammy piece, Caroline. I think I still have it. I'll have to check. I made pieces for like T-Hawk, Cammy, Honda, Akuma, Sagat, Ryu, Ken, Guile, Guy, Poison. I don't know. There's like close to 40 pieces. A lot of them sold, but I kept some of them. Shut up, Jen. Sorry. I get emotional. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Erica, the Cammy shirt from Uniqlo Street Fighter Anniversary is okay. It is. David says, by someone, I'm biting the bullet and hitting up New Wave for you, Ryan. I don't know who New Wave is, but thank you, David. Dustin, yeah, buddy. Much love to you too, man. Dave Morales, we do have great sponsors. Like, oh, Carve is the best sponsor. Carve is a part of VIP this year. They decided to be a part of the VIP experience. So you'll get 2 tokens to drink like specialty liquor drinks in VIP if you purchase. Alfonso, Popeyes is the best chicken. No, Publix is the best chicken, Alfonso, because we're trying to get them to sponsor. Norris says, I will absolutely get down on some Mario Kart. Brandon Ploucher, Mario Kart tournament, but only on Rainbow Road. So what I'm thinking, here's what I would like to have happen. We'll have a Mario Kart tournament starting at Video Game Rescue. And this is just I'm spouting out ideas, which will probably piss off the team later on. I would love for the finals at GAAM to be in the same room that GAAM Gladiators was at. It would have to be on Rainbow Road. And I would somehow like to project either giant rainbows or outer space and rainbows all along the walls while everybody's racing for that final match. That's my vision right now. I don't know if it'll happen, but I think it'd be cool. And I'm really confident in our team being able to do it. Ian Lozano is a genius, and I know he can make it happen. Mike says, if Double Dash is involved, I would be down to compete in the tournament. Jens is writing this down. Caroline, I'll check for the Cammy piece, and I'll post it if I have it. Rob Tubaba's Poison, though. And actually, I think the Poison piece is actually on a metal. I did a few pieces that were on metal, so pick up this kind of like ionic neon to the pinks in it. I'll see if I'll post that one too if I have it. Erica says, yo, so I'm not like the only one that struggles with tiles for my artwork, right? Yeah, you ain't alone. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? Arlene, how about Chun-Li? Yep, that's the Chun-Li piece. That one's going to somebody, one of the patrons. Sometimes I call this one Banana Kicking Chun-Li. Because it looks like she's kicking a stupid banana. But I try to have like some women empowerment type of like logo pattern with like the birds for the spinning bird kick. And try to have like streaks going in the momentum of Chun-Li with like highlight. I'm not going into art critique right now. That's for another GAAM episode. David, 40 pieces of Risodia. Matt Hunt, Blanca rules. I do have. I think Josh Mickey might have the Blanca piece. There might be a variant. I think I did 2 Blancas actually with different colors. Oh, that's the new wave is. My bad, David. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm dumb. Ed, power up a face cam. Ah! That was just for you, Ed. What's up, Craig Hamilton? How you doing? Gam Jen says, "Oh boy, voluntold." Dave Morales will be a super power up post show. Okay, I'll stop. Ian says 3D projected rainbows. Got it. Brandon, what version of Rainbow Road? The most baller version. Okay, so we talked about Patreon and how you guys have impacted us and made a huge difference. We talked a little about like voting for Lee. Actually, I guess I should probably put a link to the Patreon. That would probably be a good idea, Ryan. You're basic. You can support us on Patreon at, there you go. I can do a link. Look at that. You were wrong, Mom. You were wrong. So, let's look at pics of Lee. Isn't that what you guys want to see? Let's look at some pics of Lee. Monitor 4. Let's go. There we go. So, there you go. There's Lee. And then I'm showing you guys too much. I'm showing you too much. So this is some of the stuff that was from the 2019 cosplay shoot. Thank you, Ed. And a lot of you guys were talking about Lee and like her Jen the Swan, or is it June the Swan? I always mix it up. On Twitter today. So sharing with you guys some extra photos of Lee, because that's what y'all wanted to see. Look, it rhymed. I wish I could do that every time. That's not gonna happen. Hey, when you're looking at these pics, don't be fapping. I don't want you looking at these pics of my daughter, or I'll take a gun to your head and make you cannon fodder. Anyways, here's some. Look at how glorious. It's like she's in the middle of a flower, a petunia. Boom! Spiraling out. Look, and she's dancing. Look at Lee dance, everybody. Dance, 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 dance. Right here, she's thinking. She's like, I could poop right now, but would anybody notice? And look, she's hanging out with somebody from another video game crossover! Star Fox crossover! And look at it. That just look, that's a great pic. These are from Clara Koo, by the way. Clara was one of the photographers. She's our director of photography, our leader in terms of that. So thank you, Clara. And look, here's one. Cameron helping out. Cammy is creating. You know, doing the cosplay shoots, it really is like a team experience. Like we have different parts of GAAM. There's different leaders. People like have ownership over different things. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to everybody working together. It is very collaborative. I don't think any of the stuff we could do alone. So thank you to everybody who helps make this possible. Because we get to do cool shit because of all y'all. Look at that. We get to be original and do good. And I'm covering my fingers up with the picture, but that's okay. We'll do one more. Let's see. Look at that. Aww. Thank you for making your hair GAAM blue, Lee. I'm sure that was the intention. Anyways, that's that. That's pictures of Lee. Let me see what else here. Denny Willett, thank you for sharing the stream. Let me get back in these comments. I heard there was there's a rumor that there was like a Dragon Ball debate at the GAAM shoot. I really don't know who had that. I don't know. I just know somebody was wrong about Goku and somebody was right about Vegeta. That's all I heard from this. It's just a rumor, but I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Let's see. Oh yeah, Molly. Again, another instance of like working together. So like Molly Lozano, and I want to say, oh god, is it Kamori? I want to say is her is that her handle on like Facebook and everything else? I mean, I'm looking it up. I gotta tag her. I gotta give her a shout out because again, it's awesome to see people working together. And that's one of the things that I really enjoy about GAAM. Like, I get to work with all these wonderful people that are so creative and so passionate, and it gives me a lot of drive. Like, as an artist, I'll be selfish about it. Like, I love that feeling. Let's see. Shout out to Miss Komori. Thank you for tagging Cammy Ann. Alyssa was a great part of the shoot. We're gonna go over her photos. Each game live, I'm gonna try to go over some of the photos of the shoot and share those with you guys. What argument again, Ann? I'm pretty sure it was settled last time. Like, somebody was wrong and somebody was right, and that's kind of how it goes. What was I gonna say? Tyler says, so what is the fighting game that's gonna happen? I gotta figure that out. So Tyler, so I haven't gotten to you. I was like, pretty much away from computers almost all day today. I need to figure out. Oh, thank you for throwing the tag in, Nan. I'm still debating having fighting games, or I would like to have some level of esports at GAAM Show, because obviously we always have tons of games at GAAM Show. Just trying to figure out what's the best fit. That's always the question. I want to make sure it's the right fit. So like, I don't want to just like, and people have heard me say this for years now, like, especially, we've had events where people go like, oh, aren't you gonna have cosplay at this event? I'm like, no, this isn't the right fit for cosplay. If I do cosplay at event B, it's just a cash in, and I don't want to do that. I want to make sure it's the right fit for the people who are going to enjoy the event. So GAAM Show is much more casual. So I just need to figure out a way to have competitive games in a casual or fun setting at GAAM. So we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it this week. This week it will be much easier for me than last week. Last week was hell. Actually, because we were making stuff like this, we finally got the flyers in. I think posters will hopefully be here next week, but I'm going to meet up with the Ballin Stars this week and the GAAM team to get flyers, start getting flyers out. I'll probably drop them off at a few like GameStops and Video Game Rescue, Gotham City Limits. So if you guys want flyers or if you want to help distribute them, look to those places or message the page or one of the GAAM team people so we can get those out. And that really helps us get the word out. So thank you. Alfonso, some facts people can't handle is All Might in his prime can beat Goku during Saiyan Saga. I mean, he probably could beat him during Saiyan Saga, but he can't beat Super Saiyan Blue Goku. He can't even beat Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't even think he can beat current Super Saiyan 2 Goku. He just can't. Have no fear, All Might is here. Except when Goku shows up, because then he gonna be, oh dear. Pinky's out. Brandon says Super Shrek. Shrek Super Slam on PS2 is the only choice. What are you talking about, Brandon? What is this game? Arlene says Dragon Ball FighterZ should be the fighting game. So technically, Dragon Ball FighterZ is in outer space, or is outer space related, because the Namekians are from outer space, the Saiyans are from outer space, Beerus is from outer space. So we'll probably have fighters. That's what I'm leaning towards. I know Dead or Alive had Master Chief in one version, which I think that would kind of sort of work. I want to make sure, and obviously Smash has a lot of these characters. So we'll figure it out. Hey, what's up, Holly? So everyone say hi, Holly. Holly deals with my existence on a daily basis. You can thank her for me being alive. And for Gam still being here. Rob says, whatever you have in mind for FGs, let me know. I most definitely will, Rob. Soon. I'm trying to figure things out soon. I know you guys want to know what's going on, so you can help spread the word too and get excited about it and try to brainstorm yourselves about it. So as soon as I possibly can. Let's see, Tyler says, I just want one table and 4 consoles monitors. Literally, if someone gets knocked out, they're already inside and will end up going somewhere. It's how a place like MegaCon does, so any other big meetups of people, but I don't know your vision or what you expect. Anyways, I get some of my people to GAAM is something I'm searching for. Thank you, Tyler. I know you good, Tyler. I know. I'm just trying to get I gotta get my mind wrapped around it. And GAAM show is my baby. Like, I feel like so much passion and love and care has to go in with GAAM show. Especially because we've been doing this one the longest, and there's additional pressures on it this year because everything about it's changing. So I'm trying to make sure I make the right steps and I don't let anybody down in terms of what it should be. Like, I want to make sure it's awesome. I want everyone to have a great time. I want everybody who puts into it walks away going, man, I really feel proud of what I made. I really feel proud of the experience I created. Like, look at that. I made that. And those people feel that way because of the work I put into something. That's how I want everybody on the team to feel. And the community. So I'm sorry, it's taking me a while, but I'm with you. We're gonna figure something out. Sorry. Nora says, I help in any way I can. Thank you, Nora. Tyler says DOA wouldn't work. I think it would work. Not from. I wouldn't expect it to be a competitive game. I'm sorry. When I said DOA, I mentioned just from the standpoint of having a casual gaming station set up with a Spartan in it. I look at GAAM like that. Like, how do you find these magical moments, these team up moments, these cameo appearances that people remember, and let them live through those moments and experiences? It's kind of like, people want to see Super Metroid, but they don't necessarily want to play through all of Super Metroid. They just want to be able to hold it for like 4 or 5 minutes. Like, oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this feeling, and here are these pieces of Super Metroid. I remember when I first played this. It was awesome. Oh crap! I remember the first time I found out that Samus was like a woman and how I felt about that. Like, that's what I try to accomplish with some of the gaming stations. A lot of the other gaming stations, I try to create social moments where people can interact and actually have conversations or start being pulled into one another. Um, so that's kind of like how I view, which is very different from how I view like GAAM Gladiators. Gladiators I view as something like where people are looking for a competitive spirit and how to actually compete and level up their game and find camaraderie in that. So very different emotional points to hit from one event to the other. So that's where I was looking at DOA from. I wasn't looking at it from any other perspective than that. Christy Flores says, Ryan, can we buy tickets in River City Gamer Squad name? I think? I'm not sure if I know what that question means. Like, you just want to get the tickets just as River City Gamer Squad? Y'all can do that. Actually, I want to talk to you guys anyways. Because I'm trying to set up something with live streaming at the event. Actually, I'll talk to you about that separately later on. But yeah, you can buy tickets as River City Gamer Squad. We know who y'all are. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Y'all are good, Christy. If y'all want to roll that way, that's cool with me. Brandon says Killer Instinct has some space themes. It does, and we still have a bunch of Killer Instinct artwork from when we worked with Iron Galaxy. So that'd be cool to kind of put up on display as well. Everyone's saying hi, Holly. Christy says, my oldest is the assurance manager at the Stop of Games in St. Augustine. If you want to I would love to, Christy. Thank you so much. That'd be awesome. I'll make sure we get flyers to you. If you can get them out there to St. Augustine, that'd be great. I know what you meant, Christy. You're good. Yeah, man. Typing is crazy. I'm horrible at it. Henry Steiner, how you doing? Oh, there's a question from Ryan's Rants from Ian Lozano. Can we inject mosquitoes with vaccines in order to reach those who refuse to do it themselves? Ooh, that's a good question. So as you know, Ian, GAAM loves jumping into political conversations. We have our stance on many things, such as abortion, race rights, what side the toilet paper should actually end on. But on this question regarding vaccines and mosquitoes, yes, the answer is yes. We can inject mosquitoes with vaccines to reach those who refuse to do it themselves. Or the alternative, I don't know if you're familiar with Jeff Goldblum and the movie The Fly, but we take X amount of people who already have the vaccine in them, we put them through a teleporter, create them into these super ultra mega mosquitoes, not the tiny flying kind, like a few weeks later after like their skin starts to mold, like, oh my god, it's happening to me. Like wait for that to happen. Then those new hybrid human mosquitoes, we'll call them Husquitos, can run through the streets and just suck the blood out of everybody, infecting everyone with this new super hybrid genetic schematic to make us all the superior race to fight off the robots for when the AI takes over, and then we can stand a chance. But yeah, we can do something like that. Link says, I want to get some extra tickets for a thing I want to do. Can I buy tickets in the name of River City Gamer Squad and then hand them over to people? Yes, you can, Link. And actually, so anybody who buys tickets for anybody else, they can log in through Eventbrite and then change the names later on. So that's super easy to do. Tyler says, Soul Calibur 6 says B2 who is from space. That's true, Tyler. That's very true. The Halo level of DOA is amazing. Good point, Ann. Good point. And just so you guys know, so there's, for those of you who are new to GAAM Show, so GAAM has its own take on the theme. Like, we're like, here are the things that we're going to focus on. And usually you can look to the cosplay cast for that. You're like, okay, they focused on Halo, Star Fox, Metroid, some Mass Effect, things like that. And you can look to that and be like, okay, that's the direction that GAM's probably going to go in terms of space. So in terms of like games and artwork and like creating themed rooms, which is a new thing this year, we're going to try to create themed rooms. They can kind of actually be immersed in these kind of games from like an art perspective. So that's how we look at things. And then after we accomplish that, I check that off the list. Like, okay, so what other things can we do now that's just blanket in the theme that works? But that's kind of, but no, 2B technically is in space. But yeah, probably wouldn't have Soul Calibur at the Space Scam. Is there like a Star Wars fighting game or something like on Super Nintendo? It's probably bad. Someone just sent stars, and I don't know who it was, but thank you. Can I scroll and see it? Kane, thank you for sending 100 stars. Holy crap, thank you, Kane. I really appreciate that. Oh, now it's on the screen. I see it, but they're... Tiffany says, Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time will be a fun social co-op game in the GAAM show. Send me a link to that, Tiffany. I think I saw that the other day. That looked pretty badass. Send me a link to that. God, I think I might know the people who make that. I'll gotta come back to that. Mortal Kombat has other dimensions. But other dimensions aren't space. That's like a parallel dimension. Like, if I was on Earth 616, and then I go to the other Earth in like 808 or whatever it is, I'm not in outer space. I'm just in Earth in another dimension. But I respect you for trying. Ha ha. Yeah, probably not going to have Mortal Kombat at GAAM, at Space GAAM. But I do think Dragon Ball is a very, very possible one. And I do think Smash is definitely very possible. We'll have other games, like we'll have Super Metroid, we'll have Super Star Wars. What other space games are there? I was looking at Star Fox, there's like a multiplayer Metroid. Shmups, I was looking at shoot 'em ups like Gradius and Life Force and stuff like that. We'll have tons of that. Thank you, Gamgen. Diamond says live stream, eh? Different kind of live stream, but I'll talk to you about it, Diamond. Let's see. Thank you, Link. Thank you, Christy. Holy crap. Link just scooped up 3 tickets, so there's 4 tickets left till the night ends. And after that, they're gone. The cheapest tickets will be gone. Toilet paper sits on top of the toilet holder. Thank you, Kane. What's up, Kat? Kat, that nerdy mom is here. She'll be helping with GAAM Show. And actually, so we'll be announcing some drinking draws coming up this year. Kat, that nerdy mom, even though we haven't really talked about it too much, we'll be hosting one of them. And another one will be the cosplay drinking draw, which will happen before GAAM. Fluffy Butt Arts and Hannah Jones are going to help lead that up. I'm talking to Ardwolf right now, trying to secure that. And that'll be something, if you're a cosplayer and interested in it, once it's finalized, I'll create an event for it. We'll post it up. And then you can say if you're interested to be a model. And I'm going to leave the decisions up to Hannah and Brittany because I don't want y'all bothering me about it. They'll answer who gets approved to be a model for the event. And then you'll all be able to show up and actually draw like a figure study of a cosplayer. Or you can still draw whatever you want. I love the drink and draw, so I think it's an opportunity for artists. And I loved Hannah's idea of like bringing cosplay into it. I think it kind of bridges the gap between these two different art cultures, which I think is great. Huskios. The Fly is an awesome movie. Alfonso, you think we'll ever eliminate poverty in the country? When you say in the country, do you mean like in the country, or do you mean like in our country of America? I don't think we'll ever eliminate poverty, but I think it's all of our responsibilities to do as much as we can to try to eliminate poverty and to try to take care of one another. I know there's times when we encounter people that are homeless or potentially homeless or hungry, and I think at that point it's our responsibility, one, to see if the person needs food. If someone needs food, always give them food. But also that, if you're not sure if you can help that person, try to help another person. Like donate some money to a cause that actually helps people who don't have money or people that need food, or do something in your with your own time in life that you think can help move things towards a better world. Like I talk to people frequently about even had an Uber driver the other day, and she somehow brought up IT and AI stuff, and we were talking about her daughter, and she's worried that if her daughter learns to code now, she's still going to lose her job later on to artificial intelligence. And I was like, well, possibly, but at least if she's the kind of person that's training in something that's relevant, and she's going to be the person to stay on top of it, and the kind of person that when AI gets involved with IT and dev more so, that she's still being aware of it, and she's now the person to program AI, or she's just that person that will always look to learn something new to survive, she'll be okay. And we had a long talk about it. And when other people ask questions about employment and stuff like that, I try to do my best to connect them with other people to help them to find employment, whether it's just touching up their resume, or like, here's the person you should talk to, or here's the person you should network with. And that's my way of trying to fight poverty. Hopefully there'll be some form of income scenario where all people can have money and still pursue other endeavors. But that's your answer to your question, Alfonso. Bet you didn't expect a serious answer, because I sure didn't. Nora says, I still legit have Space Jam shorts. I wish I knew where the jersey was. Jen has a Space Jam jersey. There you go. Link says, Masters of Terras Kasi. David Chapman reiterates it. So that's the game I need to get. Bad fighting games. Papa Riggs, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Papa Riggs is actually the person who initiated and first revealed that you could vote for Lee for the esports award. So everyone, please, thank you to Papa Riggs. He does these showdown events. He's been doing them for years to bring the FGC community together, sacrificing his home and time to that. So thank you, Papa. Oh, Anthem. That's right. Anthem would be a good game for. But is Anthem? Do I need like online for that? If we do Anthem, do I need to be connected all day for that? Because I don't want to. I don't want to deal with online stuff for this event. I want it to be easier. People just be able to play. Alfonso, there will definitely be Halo, and damn, Lost Planet, that's a good call. We should have Lost Planet. Someone needs to write that down. Jen, write that down. We need Lost Planet. I love that game. Kane says Smash Bros. Only play Star Fox. Gam Jen says it's space and time. Dimensions are time-based. It's not space and time. It's just space, Jen. Oh, you're not. You're fighting for me. I appreciate it. Derp. Battletoads. Yep. Oh, definitely should have Battletoads. That's a co-op game too. That'll be super fun. People get really aggravated playing Battletoads drunk. So now let's do that for sure. Link says no mas. There's nothing going on Tuesday, Jen. There's nothing going on. Oh yeah, Eileen did a great job. So again, examples of people taking initiative and doing great things. Eileen spearheaded the beach cleanup. She started last year. Second one was yesterday, or was it today? I think it was today. Yeah, Kat says it was today. You guys have the power to do amazing, great things. You just have to do it. You just have to not be afraid to fail. Be ready to pick yourself up and try again when things aren't necessarily the way that you thought they would be. Be open to maybe you should change your goals a little bit, or what you wanted. Maybe what you wanted wasn't realistic, or it's a better way or a different way. And just keep going for it. Eileen's a perfect example of that. Because doing that beach cleanup thing, that is such a selfless act and it helps to make the world a better place. Thank you, Eileen. Like, that's tremendous. Thank you so much. David says, you know what? I feel like it's time to add a surprise to the chat and to encourage everyone to keep supporting Game and Ryan, all the community has to offer. Oh, thank you. There's a game for PS4. David just dropped it. I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna pin it. See, Alfonso says, I mean, economic-wise, the country couldn't afford to have 50% of the country to be out of work. With AI being added into society would make life easier and still create jobs. Yeah. Once AI comes in, we're going to have to go into some form of universal income. There's no way around it. Your retail jobs, your driving jobs, whether it's Uber or long-haul stuff, Amazon deliveries, all that stuff's going away. Maybe not completely, but to a huge capacity. So I agree with you, Alfonso. It's a scary scenario we're walking into. Brandon says Anthem is online only. Nora also says online only. Yep, ain't doing that. I wish we could, but not dealing with all that. That's too difficult. Too difficult. Hold on, I gotta reply to someone. Thank you. I'll check later. I misspelled. David says, I want some Last Starfighter. I'm voluntold again. Brandon says, I have Battletoads on Rare. So, funny thing about Rare Replay, you actually need to be connected to the internet for Rare Replay. It has like a DRM check. We did that once during, I think one of the GAAM retro nights, and like we weren't connected to the internet, and all of a sudden Rare Replay just kicked us out. Brittany, we were just talking about you earlier. What's up, Clara? How you doing? Raymond Madumba, how you doing? So, let's show off some of the cosplay pics that are going up for the Cosplay Online contest. You can share with us your cosplay at, let me get that link. I don't care what you think. I just know that she's a hoe, but I just call her mom. Let's see. You can send us your cosplay pics at... Brittany, we were talking about the cosplay drink and draw and how you're awesome and how you and Hannah will be a part of it and how I am completely shirking responsibilities and making you guys the ones responsible for approving the cosplay models. Ha ha! Jeez. So yeah, let me show off. Crap, I'm afraid that I'm gonna go to the Chrome browser, and one, I don't know why I'm calling it the Chrome browser, because that's just a lot. I think that in itself just shows how detached I'm getting from the world. But let me pull up this photo gallery. Hopefully it'll actually show up. Chrome, let's see what you're going to do. What are you going to show off today? Hey, that's the right one. That worked out. So, right now we only have 2 of them up here. We have a bunch more photos to put up. Well, so here's what happens. So I'm going to put up a photo each day. 1 cosplay photo and 1 jury art photo. Possibly 2. Why do you do it like that, Ryan? Why not just throw them all up? Because I want to make sure that every person that submits actually gets their time. Right now, we've got a ton of submissions for cosplay, a ton for the jury art show. And if I just threw like 10 of them up right now, you'd only see like the first 3 or 4 of them when you're looking at the preview on your feed. And that's not cool. Like, everybody should be seen. So I'm not going to go through all the funny parts right now because I'm too tired and I didn't have time to mentally get there. So let's just go over these pics. Shall we? Okay. Here we have a gender bend version of Bakugo from My Hero Academia. I don't know if any of you have heard of that. It is an American cartoon on the WB. My Hero Academia is about teachers fighting one another to prove that who is the greatest academic professor in all the land. And I believe Bakugo is one of the premier students that likes sticking her hands through grenades. I don't know why she likes doing that. Maybe because she thinks learning is explosive. Yep. Ha ha ha! Oh crap, what happened to the chat? I probably shouldn't have closed that window. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Whoops. Oh, sweet. Brandon, you won the copy of Slay the Spire. Everybody congratulate Brandon and say thank you to David for donating another wonderful game. I did forget how to computer. Link says those photos should be in a calendar. So everybody brings up the calendar thing. Like, it's actually, you're not the first person. Like, hey, why don't you guys do a calendar? Do a calendar, do a calendar. Calendars are expensive. So I ain't doing a calendar. Plus, calendars are expensive. So that's kind of it. I would love to do calendars and print this stuff out. We are collecting them in the galleries, and maybe we'll do some kind of like cosplay photo book just for like the events themselves for people to kind of sift through at one point. But yeah, I don't want to get into. People want to do calendars, that's cool. That's just not my thing. I don't want to spend money like that. Link says, nope, that's not really quite it, but nice try, Ryan. I tried, Link. You can follow her at, I can't pronounce this, but Tsukahimi Senpai? Tsukahimi Cosplay? Omata Taribi? Omata. I just see like tomatoes and tater tots when I look at this name. I know it's Cam, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Omatataribi. Omatataribi. I don't. You can read it. It's in. There's a link. It's on the GAAM page. Just go to it. It has an awesome cosplay though. Props to that. Props. And here we go. This is Silk from the Spider Universe. I don't know which Spider Universe. Like, is it? I'm guessing it's not 6-1. Maybe this is a universe where Tony Stark is, spoiler, dead. That's right, he died. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I look at this costume and I'm always like, this is not a good way to disguise yourself. Like, someone could just like pick up one of your hair follicles, do like a DNA check, and like, oh, guess what? We just figured out who Silk is, or this spider person. But anyways, props to who is this? The artist CJ. Oh, this needs to be tagged. It says the artist CJ here, but why isn't it tagged there? Let's change that. Let's go ahead and do it right now. The art of CJ. There we go. We added the tag. Yay! You said I couldn't do anything right, Dad, but I did it right after I did it wrong first. Crap, he's right. Shit. And just so you guys know, here we go. Photography by Terry Holden. Submit your stuff. You can find her on Instagram at the Art of Christina Johnson. YouTube, I didn't know what her actual channel name was, so there's the link to it. And don't forget, you can vote for more than one person on these. So you can vote for everybody if you want to. It's whoever has the most votes at the end, and the votes are collected between Facebook and Instagram. I'll have these up on Instagram later on tonight, if not tomorrow morning. Brandon says, "Can we have Gundam versus at GAAM?" Possibly. I'd be down for that. I think we're trying to have virtual on as well. Let's see. Ann's correct. We do actually cosplayer cards, and a lot of them are chase cards that you can collect at the event. Some of them are part of the tickets themselves, but typically you find someone from the cosplay cast, and you do whatever ridiculous thing they ask of you to do, and you can collect these limited edition cards because it's scam. So of course it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Cosplay book is a great idea. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, we weren't even planning on selling it. We were just gonna have these special edition books just so you can go through them. God, a book's even more expensive than a calendar. You're gonna make me broke, Link. You gonna make me broke. Laura Thomas says, I do because I'm forgetful. See, there, someone uses a calendar. Ann says, Ryan is working on his weeb education. He's getting there. Yes, my education is very zero. Just zero. A zero. Like I've been my entire life. The first time she called me that, I thought maybe she was talking to someone else, but no. She was calling me a zero. Her son is zero. Anyways, let's go on to the next comment. Oh, dang, there's another one. Okay, David Chapman has another game for the Switch. Think about Carcraft Vodka in the future. Cyberpunk Bartender. Damn it, I want that game. Shit. Where's my Switch? I can't put it in now. Crap, that's what he said. David says, if we can donate enough stars, then Ryan can finally afford the weeb education he deserves. I don't know if there's enough stars in the world for that. But I appreciate you for trying. Where is, Brandon says, we can also have a No Man's Sky table. It can be played offline, I think. It would be really cool to explore space and name the weirdest looking creature Ryan. That's funny. Christy has a 6-foot calendar on her wall. So I don't have all the rest of the cosplay and juried art photos up right now, but I still want to go ahead and share them with you guys. And as the links will go up, the links, and link is in the chat. Link Flores, hashtag River City Gamer Squad. Whoop, whoop. I'm going to share the photos with you right now, and then once I actually get them published, we'll go through them again next week on the live stream. GAAM Live will probably be Saturday next week, because Sunday I'm going to be out of it. But let's go through some of these. I don't know the names of all the people. I don't know the names of the cosplay in these. That's why I usually kind of lean on it being in the browser. But let's just go ahead and ruin this anyways. Where are we? Photos. This is from the cosplay online contest. So we just went over Bakugo from that educational TV show My Hero Academia. That was from Tsukahime cosplay, maybe? Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I'm just giving you a preview of it. We'll go over these again. I just want to give these people their dues. Christina Johnson of the Art of CJ with Silk. Envy Inferno from Mad Moxie from Borderlands. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of Borderlands. It's a game about the wall between the United States and Mexico. Those are the Borderlands. Pretty sure that's what that game is about. Let's see. What else do we have here? I think this is Terry Holden or Holden Terry. Red Fire Dragon cosplay. T'Challa from Black Panther. This is the moment right after he got smacked in the face by Michael B. Jordan. Hence, that's why he's like, Okay, what's next? Rye, who actually spelled out his name to make sure I pronounce it properly. Crossier, Ghost in the Spoke. That's canon. That's part of Smash. Sendi Avdik, I don't know how to pronounce your name and I apologize. I follow you on Instagram, Imposter Cosplay. Your stuff's awesome. I love seeing your builds. I think this is like his Batman Daredevil mashup thing. Badass. Summer Long, I think how did you get this many flowers to blossom? It's like nature farted right behind you and like stench of beauty. My God. Summer Fire Cosplay as Princess Belle. Tiffany Reynolds, Thrifty Geek Cosplay, Kaylee Fry from Firefly. Firefly is a TV show about. I don't have anything funny to say about that. I don't even know what to say about Firefly. Firefly is pretty freaking cool. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I don't got anything. I got nothing. I got nothing. Travis Golden, Bunny Wolfie, the Crow from The Crow Salvation. I spent far too many years of my adolescent life hanging out at Hot Topic and dressing up as the Crow. I think I dressed up as the Crow for like 3 Halloweens in a row. Ooh, that rhymed too. That's something I bet you didn't think I could do. But look at all that. Look at the black around his eyes. I wonder if oh, that's someone creepy behind him in a disguise. I guess we're just gonna have to be scared by this photo. I guess you're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. But yeah, I love The Crow. The Crow is awesome. Any conspiracies about The Crow and Bruce Lee, write to me about them. I'll read them. I love that crap. Let me get back into these comments. What's up, Mark Painter Pariani? Logan Zawaki, what's up, brother? No worries, Link. You the best. That Bakugo cosplay is on point, Alfonso. If someone does get that game, please chat and let them know, because if y'all don't get it, I'm going to download that game. Envy Inferno does some great stuff and is a great person too. That's from David Chapman. Michael Bruce, what's up? All right, let's go into one other thing. Let's go into some of the juried art stuff. Again, these pieces are not up for voting yet. They're going to be going up very soon. But I just want to make sure you guys know about what's going on. These pieces are being, right now, all the work that you're about to see right now will be printed for free because of y'all's support from Patreon. So again, thank you guys. So this is Christina Johnson. I wonder, is that the same girl who was cosplaying? Is she double hitting? She had double threat. Stacy from Spider-Man. I'm assuming Gwen Stacy. Color Television. This was the name they submitted under. PlayStation controller. Darius Hill. So I saw this piece just today. Darius posted this on Twitter. And I was like, yo, send in that piece, man. Right now, artist entries are free. Send it in. Get your work out there. We want to see it. Dope piece. Bow down before your goddess. Super Smash Bros. Donovan Cardona. Sector Z over Earth. Super Smash Bros. When this first said Sector Z, I thought it was Section Z. And I love that game on Nintendo. Never beat it. James Hartzell. Like a Bosk. Battlefront 2. On display May 4th at, I don't know what that's about, but I'll post it. I don't know. Okay, this next series, if anybody knows Taylor Wesley, somebody tag her, because this came out of nowhere, and I'm like, what? This is awesome. Impressed. Erica just submitted one. Oh, okay, Erica, I will highlight it next week. We'll do the next live stream. Thank you. I want more of your work, Erica. So Taylor submitted a series, and I don't want to get into this too much because I don't want to affect the voting whatnot. But when somebody like actually submits like a full series, I'm always impressed by that. And I'm a sucker for, like, I'm an art person. You throw Alphonse Munca, like, into anything. Or is it Muka? I can't remember. And I'm like, hell yeah. But she submitted a whole series. And I would suggest this to any of you guys who are doing multiple art pieces. Submit them all. Right now it's free. Create a whole collection for yourself. A lot of people come through GAAM. One of the things that we've started to do, and this would be a good point to tag anybody who'd be interested in this, interested in knowing this. One of the things we started doing with the juried art portion is we let you decide when you're submitting your artwork if you would like your artwork to be sold. And hold on, hear me out. If you say that yes, you'd be okay with it being sold, you then get to select which charity the money would go to if your piece sells. And we've had quite a few pieces. We started doing this, I think, in a more organized fashion last year. And it was great. Like, a lot of people said, yes, please sell my art for charity. Like, I want to help First Coast No More Homeless Pets. I want to help Jasmine. I want to help Extra Life. I'm okay. And we do it at a really reduced price. We're like, hey, this is just a print. So these are $10 straight up. All these are going for $10. And that also offers a good alternative to the invitational charity art auction. Pieces in the art auction, the charity auction, can go from anywhere from like $20 to $600 or $700. It just is all over the place. So it's nice to have an option for people who maybe you just want something to take back with you from the event, or maybe you just want to help out a cause, but you don't want to be involved in the auction, or you don't have $300. Just get a print from one of the people who put themselves out there and put their art out there. You know, it helps the cause, it helps the person. It's great. So thank you to all the artists who've become a part of the GAAM show, because really, whether you're cosplaying or whether you're creating art, whether you're playing games, whether you're dancing, you're all a part of this. So thank you guys. And I think I need to give away a game, which incidentally is from David Chapman, because that's pretty much where all of our games come from. And let's make it a game. Why can't I pull up David in my chat? There we go. One thing I'm going to ask you guys to do before we leave here tonight, if you can, please go to the SpaceGAAM page. If you haven't already, please RSVP or share the link, or share to support SpaceGAAM. So yeah, like after the stream's over, please go back. Hell, share it every day. It helps with the Facebook algorithm. Post the stuff on Instagram. Post it on Twitter. I try to reshare as many stories as I can. So if you guys tag us, thank you. And I'll try to repost your story. I'm trying to get additional help on Instagram. Molly actually, I think, is going to help me out with that. So thank you, Molly. And also, I need to give props to Anne for helping us out with like the cool cover photo that you guys saw, and even the stuff on the flyers. Like, she was a huge part of doing like all the digital and photo cleanup for this. And also, here, let me go ahead. I'll just put it up on the screen because it's way better looking than I am. This is a team effort, and I'll do this. I'll do that for a minute. So I just want to talk about the cosplay portion of GAAM for a quick second, because I've had some questions about this, and I just want to be clear the air on a few things. So with the cosplay photo shoot, each year we try to put something together that represents the theme, and we look at it as a way to kind of interact with new people. You know, we do the cosplay auditions normally only for maybe one or two additional spots. And we get questions like, well, why don't you just do a whole new cast every year? And it's like, it would be a nightmare to bring in like a full new cast. One of the reasons that we work with people over and over again, and this is applicable to you guys in the rest of your lives, people that are fun to work with, people that are easy to work with, you want to keep working with. Also, it comes down to who is the best fit for the theme for what we're trying to do this year. Sometimes people already have the cosplay stuff ready to go, and it's like, okay, yeah, you let's talk and see if you're a fit for the shoot. Um, Sometimes people have cosplay that would be perfect, but maybe they don't have their schedule is gonna be very difficult, and we can't leave that up to chance because if people don't show up during for the actual shoot, then we're like, oh crap, we have a huge hole now. How do we fill this hole? There's also just in terms of capacity. You know, we have a great team of photographers and videographers like Clara, Lee, Mark, Corey, and Francis. Like they work their asses off to shoot all these people. Um, and the same thing goes for like Steve and Jeff and and Will. Like they're great videographers. But when you have like a cast of like 20 plus people and you're trying to coordinate all these people to get together one day and be there at one moment and shoot all this, that's a lot. That's a lot. Um, that doesn't even begin the costs in terms of pulling something like that off. But then it's all the time afterwards. Like, okay, what if we could just have one more cosplayer, or just and then another person. Well, if you have one more, what about adding me one more too? So for each cosplayer you add on, for each model, I would say that's time. That's time from the photographer. That's time in post. That's time after the event and leading up to the event. Like we started playing this thing out, I think, and Mark, correct me if I'm wrong if you're still here, and I think was it October or November last year? That's a long time. Like, that's how much work it takes to put these things together. So to work with, you want to make sure the people you're working with are a good fit, that there's a good chemistry. And so if you bring in 6, 7, 8, 9 new people, the chances of that chemistry being bad are high. The first few years we did cosplay for GAAM, actually taking on the shoot itself, we were changing out people a lot, and it was extremely difficult. Like it was just not something that was realistic to keep doing, and that's why you'll see there's plenty of people that I love working with that don't always get to be in the shoot. Oh my God, like Joyce and Jason, Miki, I love those guys, and there was very early in GAAM. God, Kat, that nerdy mom, and Josh Mickey. Like I go and hang out with their kid. Like anytime I can get barbecue or drinking with Josh and Kat, I'm all about it. Josh was in the very first GAAM cosplay shoot. He was in the first two. He was in Turtles and Legend of Zelda. Kat was in Turtles, and I want to say she was in something else. I can't remember. But there's like a long list of people that we work with. Ashley Hoveter, she's a great cosplayer. She worked with us for Avengers and for Tech. She was cast for someone in Tekken for GAAM Versus. So there's like tons of great people, but we just don't have enough manpower, and it's just too difficult. It's too expensive, and I would love to work with everybody all the time, but it's just not doable. Hell, I'll even paint out like this. I would say for every cosplayer, there's probably an additional, I would say 24 to 32 hours of work in post in terms of like photoshopping and whatnot, and then also in post additional time from a video standpoint. So if you were to put it together, let's say we spent around 40 to 48 hours in labor outside of the shoot just in terms of editing, and then all the time leading up to it, and then the time promoting afterwards. Because then the next thing is, oh my God, what if I don't do a post of that person, of that cosplayer? We need to make sure we write something cool and funny that speaks to the kind of person that they are and gives them their shine. Doing that for 20 plus people, that's a lot. And then doing that again on Instagram, and then doing that again on Twitter, and then making sure you're there on any other videos. Like that, it's a lot of stuff. So I just wanted to give you guys I want to guys bring you behind the scenes some and have an understanding of what goes into the shoot and why we don't get to work with everybody. I would love to work with everybody, but it's just not feasible. Um, and sometimes we try to do different things, like have additional shoots. Um, that's one of the reasons why we do the cosplay online contest, is so it gives additional opportunities to showcase people. But and gives us, to be honest, it gives us a chance to maybe meet new people that we don't get a chance to typically meet or see. Maybe we'll get a chance to work with these people in the future. Um, but yeah, that's just a little bit of behind the scenes for you guys to know about how that kind of works and why we don't get to work with everybody. Um, but I do appreciate the input. Like it was a few years ago, I think it was the GAAM adventure shoot. We saw, we were like, holy crap, there's a lot of white people on this poster. Like we have got like nothing but white people in the cosplay cast like this year. Holy crap. Like that's a problem. And so we've tried to do our best to rectify it. And this year I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not including myself, like minorities or people of color or whatever term you want to give it, representing within the actual shoot itself. Um, we've got different nationalities, different identifications. I'd love for us to get more dudes involved in doing the cosplay shoots. Like that was a goal. There was actually supposed to be, we were supposed to have a Master Chief, and that didn't work out. That person ended up flaking out pretty much right before the event. But though, just so you guys know, we take the feedback, we look back at our own work, we try to improve. But I also need to say thank you, because the support of especially this shoot and the work that these people did, and I'm pointing in the wrong way. I should go this way. Is that where it's at? That's better. Has been phenomenal. You guys have given nothing but love and support to this, specifically this more than even in the past, producing this shoot, and it goes a really long way to let these other people know like that their work is being valued. So thank you to the photographers. Thank you to Mark Painter Pariani. Thank you to Clara Koo. Thank you to Lee. Hello, it's Lee. Thank you to Francis. Thank you to Corey Torgeson. Thank you to Steve Vermalians. Thank you to Jeffrey Enriquez. Thank you to the whole cosplay cast. Oh my God. Should I try to name all these people? I will try. Thank you to Miss Valentine, and thank you to Alicia Daly, Starianis. Thank you to Alyssa Gilmer from the Ashes cosplayer, Lady Ash, I think. Thank you to Hannah Jones art illustration. Thank you to Kia, Lady Valkyries. Thank you to Molly, Miss Kamori. Thank you to Jessica Saracino. I think it's like T-Shrimp something, 1, 2, 3 maybe. Judith Freeland, she was Gamora. I think she's Angel Baby Love something. Jen Peak, that awesome Samus build and cosplay. Peak into art. Blythe Brumley from Guys Girl and Blythe Brum. Taylor Harold, wow, it's me, Taylor. Not Bonner Mulligan from the short box. That one I can keep going. Brittany, Fluffy Butt Arts. Brianna Prismatic something on Instagram. Danny, oh my God, Danny's the one I always forget. Is it Roarstar? Roarstar? No, freak! I always forget Danny's name on Instagram. One day I'm gonna remember it. Okay, all right, I'm looking. Danny, are you pulling it? I don't even know. I tag. Oh wait, I did tag her on Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna check my post, and then I can see what what her name was. Where are you? Where are you? Quasar Arts. Ha! Okay, I missed one. Dang it, I missed that one. Lee. Hello, it's Lee. Alex, AWS Craft. Cami is creating. And Brittany, Peacow Chew. Thank all you guys. Thank you to Fusion Vapor for letting us shoot in your space. Thank you to the Volun Stars. Again, just calling all those people out. Then there's the people who actually help coordinate and put the event together. Brenda, Tia, Renzo. Damn it, I'm forgetting people. I'm forgetting people. But there you go. There's a team of like just 30 plus people just to put together this shoot and video. So thank y'all. Y'all are amazing. And now with you guys supporting us on Patreon, hopefully we can do more things like this. Hopefully we can pay for equipment being stolen and for more Hawaiian sweet rolls and Publix chicken. Erica, why did you submit $5, Erica? Oh, jeez. Rob says, that's a good looking team. Brandon says, is it possible to have an Avenger Infinity War style poster? I think that would be really dope. Oh my god, I don't want to edit this poster anymore. But I think actually we'll have a version of this poster for one of the two. I think VIP gets these. We might have some for sale at the event. A lot of people ask about the show posters and getting them signed, so I'm looking into doing stuff for that. Ann says it definitely does not happen overnight. Photoshop hell. Yeah, Ann helped clean up a ton of these, so thank you, Ann. Kat says it's hard enough to make one great costume. I can't imagine 15 different cosplays and photo shoots for each one. Brandon says, so Ryan, are you going to E3 this year? Yes, the GAAM team is going to E3 this year. It'll be me, Renzo, Ann, Anna, and Lee. Lee for E3 on Monday. We'll be live streaming from there, so if you guys have any requests, the stuff you guys want to see, please let us know. We're going to look and try to find as much stuff as we can for you guys. Try to get some business done and continue to bring the gaming industry back to Jacksonville. But yeah, it's going to be fun. You'll probably see a few drunken live streams, a few tired live streams. You'll probably see Just Dance happen because Ubisoft does that every single damn year. Matt, I am the Energizer Bunny. I can go all day. I can do this all day. Oh, but I am hurting. So, I think that's it. I don't know. Do you guys got anything else? Any other questions before we end this one? Buy tickets to GAAM Show. Keep sharing it. Keep supporting. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support on Patreon. Submit more of your artwork and your cosplay stuff. We'll have information about the Mario Kart with Video Game Rescue this week. We'll have information about it this week. We're not doing it this week. We'll post the drink and draw thing very soon, the cosplay drink and draw. And thank you guys for supporting what we do and letting us do it. Brandon says, I can't wait. E3 is my new year. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, where is it? Where is it? Are you here? Where are you? Yeah, let's get out of here. Be original. Do good. And I'll see y'all later. You know what? I was going to cover this up. But, you know, I think I can. Yeah, that works. There we go. Does that work? There we go. Yeah, I'm covered up now. You're covered up. Now we're just going to keep this over the screen until it shows up on Facebook. Crap. You know what? I forgot Facebook kicked me out of this earlier, so now I can't end live streams. So, that's kind of awkward. I'm going to try to. What if I do... Is there another way I can end a live stream without actually being in the right window for it? What? I forgot. Facebook I hope kicked me out of this earlier. So let's see. Oh, that was Echo. Sorry, guys. It says I'm still alive, but whatever. I'll just stop the stream and hopefully that'll work.